Let's get an exclusive weather update with Kirk.
Well, Harold must have had some inside information to plan this like a week or two ago. Take today off because some nice weather shaping up for today. And good news for the weekend. Maybe a little fog to start your day. We'll check in with Joy Pond. She's our official fog viewer up there on the 27th floor. Code green air quality. So actually this year, a lot of folks may be taking the advice of the Clean Air Commuter Club and taking light rail or taking some of the other public transportation because the air quality's been pretty good. How about traffic? Are people staying off the roadways this morning? Joy Ponds has the information.
I have nothing, Kirk.
We love it when you have nothing. Just your beautiful.
I can do my toenails.
Oh, great! Just your beautiful, vibrant personality to start the morning.
Thanks, Kirk.
All right, great.
The fog. It's a little dark for me to see, but.
And good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's 6:12, just a few minutes away from the sunrise. Jennifer, you seem a little out of sorts here.
I just don't feel comfortable over here, Kirk.
Because you're in Harold's position here?
I'm just used to sitting where you are, and I feel kind of, am I even in the shot?
You're right there. You're right there. I can, you know, fortunately, I try to be versatile. I can be over here in sports, over there in the pod, here, there. So you just want to switch.
Would you mind?
No, it's fine.
Really?
I'll be happy to.
Oh, Kirk, thanks.
So we'll just go right over.
Thank you so much.
Right over here.
So.
What? We have a chair problem now. I think I need to go down. You need to go up.
Okay. There we go. I feel so much better over here. This is my area.
It is?
It's kind of like my home base.
Good.
How do you feel over there?
I'm fine.
You don't look like Harold.
No.
Well, we miss Harold today. We have an incredible show, too.
We have. So hold on, though. I do need this piece of paper for later. It's some of your fan mail we're going to get into later in the day. And you really do, man. These gentlemen are.
I know.
Wow.
We thank everyone for watching, actually.
Right. We enjoy
Actually, let me come up a little bit more.
You need to go up a little higher, you think?
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's tough to be. You know,
well, you're leaving in like 2 seconds anyway.
I know, and I've just unplugged myself in the back. I can't stand it when it's IFB. This is the thing in your ear and you can't hear.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, good.
And I can now feel the
the Maryland State Fair opens. Are you going to go check it out?
I might.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
Tons of rides. We're actually going to be going live to the fairgrounds to see what they have going on this year.
We are?
Yeah.
It's going to be, we got an albino alligator coming in this morning.
Yeah, I'll be gone for that.
Kind of like a bonus creature feature. This is from Zoo America up in Hershey.
Wow.
So
and they're also bringing some chocolate for us, I understand.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, let's show you what we've got weather-wise. Good weekend shaping up. In case you're going to be doing some traveling across the country, some clouds associated with the front moving through northern California. Hot in Phoenix. Did you see that? The monsoon flow has ended 109 degrees. Still hot in Texas, maybe a thunderstorm there. This is the area we're watching for our next chance of rain, but guess what? High pressure in New England's going to keep it at bay. Nice day in Florida. Shouldn't even have many thunderstorms. There's the front that moved through that didn't really deliver us that much rain, and high pressure in Canada. That's what's going to be the saving grace. Knock these clouds on out of here. So we're looking.
All right, Keith. Thanks so much.
Bye. You know, it makes...
It was worth a shot.
Makes the big game here in Maryland seem downright paltry.
Just drive 30 minutes.
You know, Jennifer, I'm not that greedy. I'm not that self-consumed. The 74 million that we have available here in Maryland, the big game looks okay with me.
Okay, fine. Well, then I'll go buy the Powerball tickets. You buy the Maryland State Lotto tickets.
Yes, the big game. It's tonight, too. You don't have to wait
have your
till
people
tomorrow.
call my people. We'll do lunch.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know, I could get some of these great fashions. I picked up a copy of GQ magazine.
Great magazine.
But
great styles in there.
Really, would you, I'm just going to rip it right out here. Would you imagine that I'd look good in this? Who buys this stuff?
No, you're pretty GQ.
Who buys this stuff?
I would buy it. I would wear that.
Yeah, but this is a guy, allegedly.
Look at those cheekbones. He's got great cheekbones.
Oh, Jennifer. And then they have a column in here called The Style Guy, where they have a guy, and you read these, it's like letters to the editor here, you know, like Dear Abby kind of letters.
Right.
And here's one guy who says, I'm 29 and I think I dress nicely, but I don't know what kind of shoes to wear with shorts. If that's your biggest problem in life, you are living well.
I have that problem every day.
You don't know what kind of shoes to wear with shorts.
It's important. It's very important.
Gee.
I see that you haven't written the editor in the last few weeks.
This outfit is actually somewhat coordinated.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Blue doesn't really, but it's fine. It will
blue,
work for
it's
Friday.
Got little blue.
The weekend's kind of
We'll have to read another letter from GQ. Some of these letters, it's like, these people, are you for real? You've got to be made up people, but
it's an important question.
I guess not.
Shoes are very in right now. Men and women, by the way. How's the weather?
It's good. It's good, actually. Some high clouds still hanging around, but they'll dissipate as we go through the day. What happened to Dean? Wasn't that going to be a hurricane? Well, it was, but you know what they say about the best laid plans. How about your plans to head to work this morning? Joy Pons has got the information you need. What, did you see that outfit? That Gucci?
Okay, well, I have that coat, A, so maybe on me. Shoes can make or break a guy.
Really? Well, look at these. I even have brown, even have matching. You like these? Are these shoes okay?
Yeah, are they new?
They're all right?
They're not bad, Kirk.
What's that?
They're not bad.
They're okay. You know, I think they're all right.
Yeah, they're better than your tennis shoes.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Now, what about, I like this is good stretch.
Yeah, I do that often.
It feels good. What about traffic this morning?
It's pretty good. And we do have that fog.
Good.
Watch it, Kirk. Okay.
Checking out some of the traffic moving in on 395 this morning. It's 8:24. This is so exciting because we've got my stepmom on this morning, or at least it feels that way. Welcome to Florence Henderson along with Nicole Brink. I mean, you must be the stepmom to like every 40-year-old in America, Florence Henderson.
You know, Kirk, it's so amazing because not only to every 40-year-old, but every 4-year-old, because the show never goes off the air. And someone asked me the other day, how many hugs do you suppose you've given during your career? Countless, millions. And if you were here, Kirk, you'd get a big hug.
That would be so wonderful, Florence. Let me see if my trivia is right. Was the Brady Bunch when it was originally on Friday nights? Is that right?
That is absolutely correct.
How about that? It goes back to my youth. But, you know, all of us, unfortunately, we do get a little bit older as time goes by. And you're with an important special guest there. You've got not Miss, but Mrs. America. Good morning to Nicole Brink. How are you?
Good morning. Fine. Great.
Now, this just happened to you over the weekend. Is that right?
Yes. It was spectacular. It's going to take a while to sink in, definitely.
So this happened on Saturday in Honolulu, so you're now in New York City
Hawaii.
this morning.
Yes, a really long flight.
Does it seem still like some kind of dream?
Yes, it does. It does. I tell people it will definitely take the next 365 days to sink in that I am Mrs. America.
Wow, that is so exciting. Now, Florence Henderson, tell us how the Mrs. America program is teaming up with a cause that you're very interested in.
Well, I was diagnosed with osteoporosis a couple of years ago after doing a piece on the Today Show. In my research, I took a bone mineral density test and found out that I have the disease. And this is the 25th anniversary of the Mrs. America pageant, and I was given a very special award during the ceremony. And Nicole, Mrs. America, and all the other contestants have agreed to join me and become fracture fighters. And they're going to go back to their own home states, and we're really trying to educate women and men about osteoporosis and to let them know that the disease is preventable and it's also treatable.
That's an interesting question. You mentioned men there, Florence.
Yes.
Is it possible for men to also be affected by osteoporosis, or is it just primarily a women's disease?
Oh, no. Men are definitely affected by it. And, you know, the good news is that if you get this bone mineral density test, you can find out if you are at risk. You will have a baseline to know. So I recommend that men and women get the disease. I take larger doses of calcium with vitamin D. I've changed my exercise program. I lift a few more weights. Look out. And I was put on a medication called Actonel, and within 6 months, I had improvement. So,
now,
go ahead.
I was just going to ask Nicole here. Now, she is, I understand, a spine surgery clinical specialist.
Yes.
So do you see a lot of patients in your practice when you were assisting with surgeries and such that are affected by osteoporosis?
Definitely. I've seen osteoporosis up close and personal, and it is not pretty. As Florence said, it is preventable, and the pain that it causes when people have to have a spinal fusion, that's basically the last straw. They need something to alleviate their pain, and when we get a patient with osteoporosis in the OR, there is little we can do because the bone is just, it's like lace.
I wish we could talk more, but before we go, I wanted to ask you, Nicole, what did your husband think when you won Mrs. America?
He was just elated. He is so proud of me, and he has become Mr. America to all of our friends and family.
That's right. And Florence, before we wrap up here, of course, fracturefighters.com is the website that folks can check in. How do you still keep up with many of your former cast members? We had Barry Williams on a couple of months ago. He had nothing but good things to say about you.
Yes. Well, you know, he was my favorite date. But in any case, yes, as a matter of fact, we were all on for the very first time, Kirk, and in about 20 years, we were together on The Weakest Link.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
So
and,
has that aired already? Did I miss that somehow?
It aired, but I heard it was so successful, they're going to air it again in November. You've got to see it.
All right.
It's hilarious.
Fantastic. And I really appreciate both of you coming on and joining us this morning. Here again, if you would like to know more, the website you can log on to is www.fracturefighters.com. Thank you very much, Florence and Nicole, for joining us this morning from New York City.
Thank you, Kirk.
Thank you.
We've got another half hour to come. I'll take a look at your forecast and, of course, some other surprises, too, on the way as Fox 45 Morning News continues on this Monday morning. A lot of sunshine.